watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight, and most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that Aspinall.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Aspinall.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Aspinall's presence in the Makhachev corner. Makhachev ready to make another major statement here tonight. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinall. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going.
Look for him to serve on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. On point with that jab today.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice kick, yep.
Keep the pressure on, everything's landing. Hang in there.
Makhachev's shot is blocked. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it,
right,
and your night can be over. Or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue, here's a tissue. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Aspinall.
He's got some hands, man.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Fighter lands a left punch, nicely done.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, that's a pretty filthy combination there by Aspinall. Under a minute now to go in the round. Elbows only tonight. Makhachev gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Oh, what a round. How good was that?
Stop!
All right, buddy, take a deep breath. Relax. It's okay. He's getting to your body guard. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Big shot lands for both guys. Beautiful head kick lands for this guy. Leg kick lands, my favorite strike. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks. Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again.
Oh, nice jab by Islam Makhachev. Oh, straight punch. His misses are entertaining. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Good jab there by the champion.
Could be the beginning of the end here.
That was a jab. Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful, because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Nice crack there. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but a big shot on the feet. Back to his feet. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Aspinall's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Good round.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet, but if he keeps getting hit there, it will be. And then everything becomes very difficult. So what he's got to do is he's got to move. He's got to be smarter in his approach in this next round.
He didn't seem all that phased on the stool. The cut man has stopped the bleeding for now, but we will continue to keep an eye on this developing storyline here as this fight continues. Just misses with the jab there. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a... Oh! Pretty good combination. He knocks him down and maybe out. Oh, nice overhand left. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Oh, again.
Out of range with that kick attempt.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Back to the feet. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Aspinall.
All right, so we got a new UFC heavyweight champion, and potentially a star is born tonight, DC.
He is the type of guy that makes people want to tune in. He is the type of guy that you know excitement will happen when you watch him. And tonight he becomes a star and a massive draw for the UFC.